Grumman to have that non-automated stuff.
Very, very true. They're spreading their wings again. They'll be taxiing down to their takeoff area while a couple of other shows come on for you now. Be able to do that. Of course, the classic story is one of the things you really check when you're flying one of those airplanes is that the safety systems have reinserted themselves.
All right, Bill, we'll be back with you in just a few minutes. Warrior Flight Team, they have launched. We're going to taxi these other two aircraft down, and they'll be coming in to down to the runway to get ready to take off. And now I get to welcome Joe Krukar back up here from this weekend. And Goat, it's good to see you up here, partner. And welcome back again. You get to watch your compatriot fly the airplane, the U.S. Navy's F-18 Hornet. Aircraft inbound right now, and the other one is over your shoulder to the left. Looks like they're going to turn into one another, Pecker.
Absolutely. We've got a great demonstration for you with the Warrior Flight Team today, and what we're really breaking it down to is we're going to have Tomcat pilot versus Hornet pilot right there. The Tomcat pilot is flying with the Vandy airplane. The Hornet pilot is a quick flight sim. That's the BFA 106 Gladiator aircraft. Now, as Rob said, my name is Doug Woodley, and I'm your Warrior Flight Team announcer. Quite a distinct privilege to narrate today's demonstration. We'd like to dedicate today's performance to our United States service men and women. Their selfless sacrifices to ensure our freedoms do not go unnoticed. Now in front of you right now in that BFA 106 Gladiator airplane, that is Bill Mills, his call sign is Pirate. He's a 1986 grad of the Naval Academy. Was the first nugget aviator, that's the first winged aviator to be selected for the FA-18 Hornet. Flew tours with BFA 132 privateers on the Coral Sea and Oracle. Ended up going through Top Gun and flying combat operations, Desert Storm, and provide comfort. 3,300 total hours, about 300 carrier landings. Now this aircraft is our Vandy 1 flagship aircraft for Warrior Flight Team. Flown by Mark Burgess, Lieutenant Commander U.S. Navy, retired. His call sign is Crunchy. He's a 1990 grad of the U.S. Naval Academy. Got his wings in 93 and flew his entire career as the F-14 Tomcat. Even doing a couple of years as the F-14 Tomcat demonstration pilot. He spent a lot of hours over here in NAS Oceana. He's real happy back in the home turf again. Also this career includes the F-31 Tomcat of the USS Abraham Lincoln and operations enduring in Iraq. He flew up about 3,600 total flying hours, 530 area landings. Warrior Aviation is a 501c3 non-profit organization. We're comprised of all volunteers. We're headquartered in Frederick, Maryland. The flight team performs at air shows across the United States, raising awareness of our goal. We want to ensure this generation of veterans is honored for their service and receives career opportunities through our Wings of Opportunities program. Crunch is going to exit the left with Vandy 1, make some room once again for that BFA 106 L-39 flown by Pirates. We'll be in here in just a moment.
And Pecker, the L-39 that you see flying today are the world's most popular jet trainer, with over 3,000 built, flown by over 30 countries, with a handful of them using them as a frontline fighter. And from the left, Vandy 1 coming in. With a pitch up and showing off the roll capabilities of this aircraft.
Let's talk a little bit about that paint scheme. We've been calling it Vandy 1. That black L-39 is painted in the colors of the Navy's PX-9 Test and Evaluation Squadron. It's known as Vandy 1. This paint scheme and the bunny tail insignia pays honor to the men and women of the test community and their incredible contributions to naval aviation. This squadron is based out of Naval Air Weapons Station China Lake. It's charged with the operational evaluation of weapons systems and equipment of attack, fighter, and electronic warfare aircraft. And we'll bring Pirate in one more time to show you that BFA 106 Gladiator's aircraft is white. It's painted with the colors of that squadron, which is based right here at NAS Oceana. This jet is a tribute to the squadron's history of excellence dating back to 1945 when it was known as Bomber Fighter Squadron 17, that's BBF-17. On the USS Hornet, flying F-6, F-5 Hellcats. Today, this squadron carries on the mission of preparing tomorrow's FA-18 morning air cruise for the fleet and have been here at NAS Oceana since 1999. Right now we're entering our tactical portion of the program. You can see these two aircraft flown again by a Hornet pilot, a Tomcat pilot. They are setting up for some good old-fashioned dogfighting. They're going to separate to opposite ends of the airfield, turn back in, and start setting up for this merge right here at the center of the airfield.
And folks, keep aside on the right and to the left as they turn back in. Their closing speed is going to be close to 900 miles an hour as they come in, and when they hit the merge, when they pass each other, that's when we're going to be calling fights on, fights on.
Right now, checking in, they're looking to maintain that visual coverage of each other. They're calling visual, and it is fights on. Both aircraft turn towards each other. What is developing here is known as a one-circle fight. In this type of fight, with this matched aircraft, it comes down to the pilot. They're looking to turn in the tightest turn radius possible. Frenchie in that black L-39, that Vandy 1 flagship aircraft for Warrior Aviation, has gained the advantage and was able to turn inside of that VFA 106 L-39.
You might have heard terms like lose sight, lose the fight in these types of situations, and that's the case. Both aircraft are going to be fighting to try and keep their eyes on where the other one is to make sure that they know what the speed and the nose attitude is for that aircraft.
Fronting that Vandy 1 is called trigger down, and smoke is off. The VFA 106, they're going to exit to the right, come back to the front, see those aircraft. Would like to recognize the dedication and selfless sacrifices of all the brave men and women who are serving our country. We are working to bring awareness to the needs of our wounded veterans, and we ask for your help in not only honoring these men and women in our society, but also for your assistance in making this generation the most appreciated and well-adjusted in our nation's history. You can come meet the entire Warrior flight team. We are set up in Spence. We're going to bring the aircraft once we land them. We're going to taxi them down right over to the left of the show. I'll let you meet the entire team and find out more about our organization. Fire demonstrating tactical maneuvering. These maneuvers are used to move a formation of aircraft around the airspace more conveniently, more effectively, more efficiently.
As Pecker talked about earlier, when you're flying similar aircraft in air combat maneuvers, it really comes down to the pilot's experience and technique. When you're flying dissimilar aircraft, then you really have to know what the capability is of the other aircraft. What its speed is, what its range is, what it's like in the slow flight regime, and things like that. So learning this is very important. That's why fighter pilots and RIOs, WIZOs learn these things all the time.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, from the left, the Warrior flight team.
Vandy 1 and the VF-106 jet coming in for a photo pass.
said, Warrior Flight Team travels the nation, bringing attention to the Warrior Aviation goal of caring for our nation's wounded veterans. They are truly heroes among us all. Most importantly, we like coming here to NAS Oceana. We like being here in this home serve crowd, and you got a Hornet pilot, a Tomcat pilot flying here in front of friends and family. It couldn't be a better setup for us. So on behalf of the Warrior Flight Team, we'd like to thank you all for having us out here at NAS Oceana. Bob, I know there's nothing better than bringing some good old fighter pilots and let them show a little dogfight to all the crowd here. They just love it.
Yeah, I don't think these guys ever, or any of you who have flown fighters, ever give up the desire to strap a jet on, put on the harness, get in that ejection seat, put the helmet on, snap the mask over your face, and shove the throttles forward.
It's true, and I think one thing that might be even a close second to that is to be able to sit here and watch other people do it and critique them the entire time. It's just too much fun.
Yeah, and there's a lot of that going on.
We had a discussion with the Hornet demo guys yesterday about exactly that rivalry, that competition, and it still exists, and we love bringing that sort of spirit here back to NAS Oceana.
Now, you've got on your patch there, you've got a B-1B, so you flew the bone?
That is correct. I am Air Force. I am as you said, Lieutenant Colonel Air Force, flying the B-1B Lancer. I was fortunate enough to get an exchange tour flying the EA-6C Prowler for many years. First of all on land-based squadron, and then aboard the USS Stennis with Carrier Air Wing 9. So it was a great honor to be able to do that, especially as an Air Force guy. But it's something I really look back on with great memories.
Well, in honor of that, let me play this.
I knew you'd do that.
Why would I not do that?
I could see you looking for it right there.
Yeah, I can always call this up. Bad to the bone!
It's a great jet, dude. I love flying it, but I got to say, there's something about carrier aviation, especially being out here in Oceana. It just has a great feel to it. Bad to the bone. Bad to the bone.
Yeah, bad to the bone, but carrier aviation is where it's at. You know, that's, I can say this at a naval base. If I were at an Air Force base, I would not say this out loud, but the Navy guys who can land on a deck of a carrier that is moving away from you at an angle that might be pitching up and down in heavy seas, that takes a special brand of guts.
Absolutely. It was something that I was quite uncertain of when I first got into, but as I learned exactly what goes into accomplishing that, I realized it's just an amazing set of skills these ladies and gentlemen have, and it's just an incredible talent that they're able to do it routinely almost every day.
Crunchy and Pirate are having a great time in these jets, and they are, you know, compared to a former U.S. military jet, these are pretty economical, aren't they?
They are. I mean, if you can call any jet economical, they are. There's a little bit of difference I've understood in flying these in terms of they were a Czechoslovakian design, and some will still have the Czechoslovakian cockpit inside of it, so it takes a little work getting used to seeing what you're seeing, where a red light might not necessarily be bad.